Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be working on an interesting children's book that we're both going to go over in terms of reading just little bits at a time. And also, we're going to be working on identifying the various animals in this. Just basically wildlife that you'd find in the backyard or in the wilds, in the woods and stuff, which over here in the US they're very common. So to start off with, we have the title, Annie. This is pronounced Annie, and the wild animals. And you see here animals is plural. So first, we start with identifying some of the animals on the cover. This here is known as a bear, B-E-A-R. And we'll be going over these actual words shortly. And of course, this is a cat, C-A-T, like a household cat, pet cat. And this is a lynx or a bobcat. I'm not sure which, but anyway, we'll go with the easiest. Lynx, L-Y-N-X. It's spelled like the word lynx, L-I-N-K-S. That's how it's pronounced. But how it's spelled is L-Y-N-X, which we will be working on a little bit later. And this critter over here is known as a wolf, W-O-L-F. And we'll work on these critters here when we get into the actual book. So we'll read through a little bit of this. And then there's the cat. So we start with something was wrong with Annie's cat. Now we have possessive. The cat belongs to her, to Annie. Taffy had stopped playing. The cat, Taffy, had stopped doing normal cat things. So we'll only go over a few pages of this because there's a lot here. She ate more than usual. She slept all day long. Annie found her curled up in strange places, like here with what are these? Potatoes. Good. And we have illustrations of cats all the way around here. Cats, C-A-T-S, plural. Mice, mouse, singular, M-O-U-S-E, mouse. Mice, there's two mice here, plural, M-I-C-E. It rhymes with rice, just one letter different. And the next page, we'll be going over this in class a little bit as well. And here, the cat, there's birds. There are, I should say. There are 3 birds, B-I-R-D-S. And bird, singular, is just without the S. One morning, Annie could not find Taffy anywhere. She looked and looked, but Taffy was gone. Annie was very lonely. And here, another animal we have. If you can see this, it's camouflaged, blending in with the surrounding snow. It's a rabbit or a bunny. Rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T, plural, rabbits. Just without the singular, is just without the S. I need a new friend, thought Annie. And now we have more interesting critters. This critter here is known as a moose, M-O-O-S-E. Now, this one is a bit odd because the plural of moose is moose. Think of it like you've seen Canadian geese, those big black, gray, and white birds that are always around on fields and things. The plural of that bird is similar in that the plural of goose is geese. Geese. It's moose is similar to that, but you don't change it. It just remains the same, singular or plural. So that is a male or bull moose, like a bull cow. And this is a cow moose or female. And more moose down here. She placed a corn cake at the edge of the wood. She imagined that a small, furry animal, think like a rabbit, it's got hair, it got a lot of fur on it, would come and she would tame him for a pet. And again, here's the moose, the bull moose. This, we'll just call this the lynx, Lynx. There are all these links here around the pages. The next morning, the corn cake was gone. In its place stood a giant moose. He's too big to tame, thought Annie. I'll have to try again. That night, Annie left another corn cake at the edge of the wood. That should be enough for now, except I'll go over this one last thing. This is a bear. This is a cub bear, a baby, B-E-A-R, adult, cub, C-U-B, like the Chicago Cubs, for a little bear. And there are more illustrations of the bear and around the pages. There's the lynx, there's the moose. And so that should be enough for now. And then we'll go over, do some clause exercises and things, and have you be able to identify these animals and things, and some of the wording and whatnot in here, and some of the grammatical stuff. So I will now pass around the clause exercises.